It should be easier for people to get access to treatment that is evidence-based, voluntary, and people-centered than it is for someone to get arrested for drugs. Most of the arrests that are happening in this country are happening for simple drug possession. A lot of those people that can get arrested for simple drug possession are struggling with addiction. It's really clear to us that enforcement is not an effective intervention to deal with someone who's navigating drug addiction. Incarceration makes addiction worse. The numbers bear it out. Either the likelihood of them dying inside increases, or when they first get out in the first 2 weeks, overdose is also likely to increase. And even if you navigate getting out of that, incarceration and criminalization leads to legal barriers that make it more difficult for you to get back on your feet and to stabilize. And if you're still navigating addiction, that's some of the worst conditions that you can navigate, one of the hardest things in your life. Our treatment system in this country is broken. It's not affordable, it's not accessible, it's not based in evidence, it's married to the criminal legal system in a lot of cases, and it's not people-centered. And for people of color, they have less access to treatment, receive lower quality healthcare, are experiencing elevated rates of overdose death. If we want people to make different choices, we have to give them better options. Health starts where people live, learn, work, and play. And we can't expect people to get better without addressing the social determinants of health, like such as housing insecurity, poverty, trauma. Treatment may not be what people need if their basic needs are unmet. And so I think we have to blow up the idea of what treatment is. For a lot of people, they need a roof over their heads, or being able to put food on their table, or they have really serious mental health issues that they're still navigating. We need treatment that is based in community, that is voluntary, and that incentivizes people to stay and to try and to work it. We should be providing people access to medications. We need to invest in contingency management. We need to tell our elected officials that no, we do not want to criminalize people who are struggling with drugs. We want to give them access to supports. Get your elected officials, get your people in your community to ask to increase access to methadone and buprenorphine. Get your elected officials to commit to harm reduction, increasing access to clean equipment like syringes and smoking kits. Get increased access to naloxone. I think it's really important for us to realize that the setup in this country means that we all lose. We stop seeing each other. We stop thinking that there's a human across from us. There are people that are organizing to change the circumstances, not with more incarceration, not with more punishment, but increasing access to change the structural challenges that our families are having to navigate.